Hello, boys and girls. I'm going to do this with my purry kitten sitting here. Little Julie girl. Can you purr in the microphone? I don't know. Anyway, somebody on the forum was talking about, let's see if I can find that particular post here. They were showing that this is Isadora hair, and you'll see it's bent when she moves the head. And this is Daz hair, okay? So what I was doing is I was saying, and I owe this to Mr. Gergen on the forum. He's the one that actually got me doing this, so this is a tribute to him. So here's the Isadora hair, Elsinora. Anyway, so the first thing I did was I brought it in as hair through the transformer, and then I applied physics maps to all the different strands. I applied the same map to all of them. It just uses this kind of, just gradiated map. I just use the same one for all of them because all the hairs line up about the same, so you don't have to worry too much about that. And then I brought it into iClone, and sure enough, I had not quite the extreme thing that he shows here, not quite this bend, but it did bend a little bit. And you might ask, well, why is it doing that? Well, part of the problem is even though you're using a physics weight map on this, the hair is weighted. You got to be clear about this. There's two different kinds of weighting in iClone. I wish they hadn't named them the same, but there are. There's the weighting of the actual hair or clothing on the figure, and that's controlled. And I've showed you that in some other videos about how you can edit that. And then there's the physics weight maps, which determine how the hair moves with physics. And in this particular case, the two of them kind of work together, but the weighting of the body throws this hair off. Now, you could go in and edit the weighting. You could do that. But Mr. Gergen suggests that you change this to an accessory. So that's really all I did. After I put the weight maps on, I brought it in his hair, put the weight maps on, okay? You have to put the weight maps on, I think, while it's hair, because I don't think you can weight map it when it's accessory, but I may be wrong. But in any case, I put the weight maps on, and then I changed it. I converted it to an accessory. So right now, it is an accessory. There is no weighting on it. And then I set the whole thing to iClone. And you look and you can see that now after it settles down, it bends fine. So you notice how it bends just perfectly. Now you might say, well, it's intersecting some with the shoulders, and that's true. To get that, you'll have to put your collision shapes on the shoulders, and this has the standard collision shapes rather than the ones I always recommend using. But you can fix that. You can just adjust the collision. Anytime you have long hair, you're going to have to work with collision shapes on the shoulders. But at least the hair bends properly. It folds and it doesn't get bent by the physics that would ordinarily be there. So that's all there is to it. There's really not much to it. I mean, I made it wavy hair. I did make sure the hair was adjusted as hair and that sort of thing. But that's fine. And you can even go ahead and put the hair shader on it before you convert it to an accessory, and it'll keep that hair shader. So these all have the digital hair shader on, even though it's an accessory. So anyway, that's basically all you have to do. Not really much to it. Hopefully this will help some of you that are having issues with hair. Again, I owe this all to Mr. G. He's the one that got me thinking about doing it this way, and I think it's the way to go. All right, catch you on the forums.